Hey, listen, Europol has put out an assessment that just came out not too long ago, and it's called the IOCTA 2026 uh, Threat Assessment for the Evolving Threat Landscape Using the Internet. Why is this important for you to understand? With the existence of AI, this specific organization that's out of Europe has put out an assessment that's giving warnings that how AI tools, encrypted platforms, and proxy technologies are expanding the criminal and extremist operation capabilities online. And this is very, very common and a tool that's being used in the last 6 months or a year with pushing propaganda, because regardless of where extremists or the criminal networks are, they can connect with someone in your town of 1,000 people just over the internet. So, as an individual, you need to be aware of the ever changing technology and how things that you would never even imagine would happen in your small town could literally be happening right under your nose. The report discusses how digital ecosystems complicate investigations and increase the speed of recruitment, fraud, influence activities, online coordination. This is not tied to any specific attack, but is highly usable for public awareness content about evolving online threats and environments. Now, obviously, I read that off of the script that I have on my teleprompter because I wanted to make sure I get that right. Now, I want you to understand something. With all the things that are going on overseas, terrorist groups, various ones, ISIS, you have Al Qaeda, you have IRGC, you have Hezbollah, you have Al Shabaab, you have ISISK, Khorasan, all these people, they are literally flooding the internet with propaganda and recruiting material. They're using um, cartoons. They're using Lego videos in order to get the interest of the youth in the West in order to get them on their side. And this is one of the biggest things when it comes to radicalization process is that introduction is done based on what resonates with that specific group. This is how they recruit a 13, 14, 15-year-old kid to end up becoming a member of them and committing some sort of attack. So even though the report doesn't specifically deal with terrorism, it is good to understand because the same ecosystems are used by people who commit fraud, human trafficking, including terrorism. It's the same pathway. You need to be familiar with that. Go Google it, and I'll put it to you again right here. It's called the Europol um, Internet Organized Crime Threat Assessment, and it's put out in 2026. Just download it. It's a PDF. Look at it. Be vigilant. Make sure you always report every threat, because see something, say something means let's prevent it from happening. Don't wait till it hits the fan and then expect the cops to show up and clean the mess up. It's about saving lives. And the more you're educated about the pathways and how people become radicalized and how to pick up the warning signs, that is the best way you can do your part as a member of the public to help curb violence against individuals. Thanks for watching. Make sure you share, like, follow. I do a lot of videos, all unscripted. Sometimes it's funny. Sometimes I really mess up, but who cares? It's the information that matters. Appreciate you watching. Be safe and be vigilant.